Hey everybody, it's Richie again. This is just another update on the Monster Scene series that I'm currently been filming. And in this video, I'm showing you the completed new kit by Dencomm. This is an original Aurora design that they never put out. It was designed back in probably like 1970-71. This, along with the dungeon, that was going to be in their second series to go with all the Monster Scene kits, which you see here: Frankenstein, Dr. Deadly, the Victim, Vampirilla, the Hanging Cage, the Pendulum, and also the Giant Insect. And that came out, and then these were supposed to follow, but due to a lot of protests during the time, Nabisco, who owned Aurora at the time, pretty much put a stop to Aurora putting these kits out. So Dencomm today has found the molds and the designs, and they finally made the which is what you see here, the animal pit, as well as the dungeon, which I'll be doing next. So anyway, hope you guys like it. And what we got here is we have Frankenstein. He's operating the controller with Dr. Deadly supervising, telling him what to do. And what they're doing is lowering Dr. Deadly's daughter, the Victim, into this animal pit. And inside, I see there's a big reflection, so I don't know if you guys really can see this, but the animal that came with this particular kit is inside, waiting very patiently for the Victim to come down, because he's kind of hungry. He didn't have his lunch yet. And you can see here's the steps that lead up to this platform, which is a wooden platform and a stone wall, stone stairs. Anyway, you guys saw in the previous video the operating doors over there, and there is the controls for that. And those doors actually open and close. I showed you that in the previous video. So anyway, hope you guys like what you're doing, like you're saying. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Oh, one more piece. This hatch here is also completed. This actually goes on top here, and you see it's got a little hook also, so that hook can operate this hatch opening and closing. But right now I got the Victim being lowered into it. But if you didn't have the Victim hanging on the hook on her waistband that it came with, you could have it hooked onto this trap door, and that door will open and close. Okay. Also, before I let this video finish, a fellow modeler was questioning how do the pieces look for the glass. Does it make a big seam? That's Lee from Lee Models. And as you can see, Lee, these pieces are pretty nice and clean. This is one that goes in halves. Here, let me show you this. Just basically these two halves here go together, but it's pretty clean, no seams. And you guys can also see there's that pipette. So they're pretty clean. He was inquiring how the plastic would look, so I thought I told him I would show him in this update. So you guys can see the seams on that comes with the Gruesome Goodies is pretty clean. And there's the rest of the parts back there. I don't know if you guys can see or not, but there's a saber-toothed rabbit there, a skull. There's another part of that table. There's part of that control panel. You guys can see that in the back. I gotta continue working on that. And there's Alice that I'm also working on for this to go with these Monster Scene builds. And of course you see the skeleton back there. And there's Vampirilla in all her glory. She's in her cage. And of course there's her favorite part, the pendulum. She loves operating that. And we also got the hanging cage right here. So eventually, when I complete all these models, then I got to build a diorama for all these. But anyway, I hope you guys like this series, and probably after I finish the start and finish the dungeon, I'll start working on, finishing up the little details, like that control panel in the back. I haven't did that yet. It's just a base coated. Then I have to start creating the diorama for this whole scene. But anyway, as you can see, the victim, she can go hang in here. You didn't see the dungeon part, but also she can go in this cage, which also gets cranked. She could also go in the pendulum over there, get locked in. Vampirilla loves to control that. So anyway, I hope you guys like it. And this is Aurora original design by Dencomm today. Dencomm designed and built. This is the animal pit. Okay, I'll see you guys on the next update.